Everyone go pack your bags. This is so weird. One of the most bizarre things that's ever happened to me. And the Morettis have arrived. Hello and welcome to the season finale of My Legacy, here with the Moretti family in the beautiful Monte Vista. We have so much happening in this episode, but in the previous episode, we welcomed our 6th generation. The Morettis are gonna jet off to Champlain for a nice family vacation, our end of season vacation. I'm super excited. I played a couple days off camera because I wanted to actually have Anibole's birthday. I think we're also going to be doing something else special here in this episode, which I'll talk to you about here in a second. Sort of random, but I'll insert a couple photos here. Last night in the wee hours, we had Luciana Moretti come out and enjoy the sauna. Claudio is at work. Let me tell you, he has been working so much. I feel so bad for him because not only does he work a pretty long day, 9 to 6, I guess that's 9 hours. I think the last 2 days in a row, he's been called in. So this morning he was actually called in at like 3 a.m. So he went, did that emergency shift, and then went right back into his 9-hour shift. Gabriella, actually, before you go mix an elixir, let's have you collect our investments because it's Wednesday and I didn't collect them on Monday. So I think we have some coinage coming our way. I did spend a lot of our money because I finished renovating the Moretti second home up in the town center. So that's it for the properties, and that was $95,700, which is what it's been. And we have our resorts that I have not collected. 10,000 from Luso Refugio. Let's see, probably about the same. 11,000 from El Palazzo. Nice. We will be going off to Champlain tomorrow after we have a wedding. Yes, these 3 blondies have not made any progress at all in their relationships, except for Claudio. At his mother's wedding, was it his mother's wedding or was it Gabriella's wedding? I don't remember exactly, but at one of the weddings, he met this guy, Gianni Rosen. Gianni's actually his boss. Claudio didn't intentionally go after his boss, you know, like he didn't do it on purpose. They just had chemistry at the wedding. They were getting along. They were being nerds with each other. I don't know, they just had a good time and they hit it off. The relationship is still great, but I want them to get married. I want him to move in with us, and we're gonna do that before we head off to vacation. So I guess we'll have a birthday and a wedding tomorrow. Going over to Claudio, he got a promotion. He just finished up work. He's stressed out, but he earned 1,000 and he got promoted to a trauma surgeon. And Claudio, of course, has this journal he gets every day, Managing Malpractice, volume 214. So let's read that after he gets done with his bath. I can see Adora's awake talking to her friend Marco. I like that they get along. I think that's cute. But let's have you come out here, Adora, and I've made so many topiaries. I'm so mad. I've made so many topiaries. We have not made the dragon topiary yet. It makes me so angry because there's only 4 topiaries you can make. A panda, a giraffe, and a penguin, then the dragon. But she's made so many of the other kinds, but has not made a dragon yet. Do you think maybe it's because she's a supernatural skeptic and dragons are like fantasy creatures? I'm gonna go with that. Recently, The Sims 4 announced that they're adding like real babies to the game. In The Sims 4, they're objects. Like they can't be separated from their crib or whatever. But then they were like, no, it's gonna be a new life stage called infant. And infant and baby I thought were synonyms. What do I know? So I guess we'll see. Grim Reaper wants to know if Valentina would like to go on a date. Sure. And Valentina is over here on this empty lot just talking to Grim Reaper. Okay, they have chemistries. Okay, so let's go to the museum. I didn't really see this coming, but why don't they head on over? Wait, is that Grim? What was he just wearing? I've never had a sim be romantic with the Grim before. Okay, so Grim Reaper has like a real human face, like he has human features. That's so interesting. I've never seen him without his cloak. Is that what we call it? Let's ask him a bunch of questions and see what he's all about. Get to know him. He has these skeletal hands. He's 11 days younger than Valentina. Interesting. Grim is a Grim Reaper. That's his career. That makes sense. They both went to Scuola Simatica. That is the school here in Monte Vista. They got stuff in common, you know, what can I say? Another damn penguin. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm sick of the penguins. I've already got these topiaries all over this house. Marco thinks Gabriella is being flirty. No, 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 no. We messed up somehow. Gabriella, let's see. Marco is your something that is not right to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call that off. I think she, that's the problem with these witches. They're casting their love charms. And going back to Valentina over here on her date, Valentina wants to make 50 bottles of nectar. We are at 40 currently, so I think we can definitely do that. And she has become friends with the Grimm. This just came out of nowhere. Why don't you do some flirty? Why not? He did ask you out on a date. This is so weird. Giving him flowers and he loves it. Let me know what you think about this relationship in the comments. Why don't we just go in for a first kiss? It's just a kiss. But they like each other. I don't know what's going on, but apparently I like it because I'm going for it. I'm going all in. He looks small. Doesn't he look small? I feel like he should be bigger. Maybe when he floats, he looks bigger. They're all like irresistible now. Okay. You can go steady. I don't know what's going on. What happened to this legacy? It's 4 a.m. Valentina. You need to kiss goodbye and go home. You've gotten yourself into enough trouble. It's your neurosis or your neuroticism, whatever the correct term there is. So she's gonna run home and it's snowing. Yes, winter is here, folks. Winter is here. Dora's out here enjoying the sauna, having a good old time. 109 days old. We got stuff we need to do, folks. Let's have Claudio just take a day off of work because there's too much we need to do. Let's go ahead and get a cake and age up Annibale. Annibale, it is time to blow out the candles. And Camilla just finished up a masterpiece randomly. Okay, rush back to the house, Camilla. It is your 7th cousin, twice removed, is having their birthday party. We got pretty much everyone in here, which is awesome. Hey, there we go. Annibale. Oh my gosh. The purple hair. So we'll have to keep observing to find out what Annibale is, but he definitely has his mom's hair. That is so interesting. Really quickly, I just want to see what Annibale looks like with longer hair. Yes, it's exactly like his mom's. I love that. Okay, here we go. We haven't proposed yet, so we have to do that first. Yay! Okay, awesome. Okay, boys, it's time. Let's come out here and say adieu. And that's it, folks. They're now married. Claudio and Gianni, 5 ever. So Gianni's now with us. He's flirty, has a photographer's eye, is a never nude, giving me Rosalina, a green thumb, and a computer whiz. He is a resident that's medical level 5. I'm so glad Adora is still here to see, at least one of her kids get married. So Moretti's, are you ready to jet off to France? Everyone go pack your bags. Don't forget your undies and your socks. So I'm gonna save my game and then I guess we'll be heading off to Champlain. The Moretti's are here at their lovely home in Champlain. You all might be thinking it's the season finale. The Moretti's are just gonna rest and relax, but that's not the case. And that is because silly old me decided to do the most yet again. As you can see, looking at our bank account, we're missing like 100 grand. And that is because I have decided to build another house here in Champlain. So first, let me just explain my reasoning. Okay, so back with our Gen 2, Rosalina, she got the visa for France, right? And because she had the visa, she was able to buy vacation homes. So we bought this house, the Daisy House, which was originally right here next to the base camp in this lot. And I moved this house over here just using Edit Town at the end of the last season. But Rosalina, being the chess master and the strategic genius that she was, didn't just buy this house. If you remember, she also bought an empty lot over across on the other side of the river. This one, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. And on that empty lot is where I started building a proper chateau for the Moretti's. So this is why we're missing 100 grand. Here's the thing, I didn't realize how big this lot was. And once I came over here to look at it, I was like, damn, the lot that we have where this house is incredibly small, so it's really impossible to expand this house. As you know, this house was like pre-existing here in Champlain. I did renovate it completely. Originally, it was two separate buildings. This was like a big barn, and I ended up connecting the two. And I like it. I really do like the interior. I think it's cool. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, which is pretty sizable. But there are several things I wanted to do with this house that we could never do, such as having more outdoor space with like a pool and stuff. So that's sort of my reasoning for why I decided to go ahead and build this monstrosity. As you all know, I'm not a builder. I don't know what the F I'm doing ever, but I sort of took inspiration from two things. The first one being this house across the street. I don't know what this is, a farmhouse, chateau, but as you can see, I pretty much ripped off the design of this house. It has the dormers, it has the symmetry. The only thing different is I added a garage, which again is another thing that we couldn't add to the other house. And then I added this little the side piece. Back here, there's a lot going on. I don't really know if I'm going to keep this kind of structure that we have going on with the fences. So this is absolutely not complete. I believe that with our current budget, there's no way that I will be able to furnish the house. So we sort of have to make some executive decisions, which basically is, are we going to stay? Are we going to stay at the other house across the river for the rest of this vacation and leave this one unfinished? Or should I just go ahead and have the Morettis move over here, sell this house, and then with that money from the sale, we can finish this one? In my mind, I'm pretty certain that this house is like it. I'm pretty satisfied with this, and I don't see why we would need the other one. But I think with this one, the lot's big enough, the house is big enough that I think it's enough in terms of the size. So I'm sort of leaning on the side of like selling the other one and just having them move here. And like I said, using that money to finish this one. I'm just upset that I spent so much time redoing this house. I put a lot into this place. How much is this worth? It's worth 196, almost 200,000. Like I said, I put a lot of work into it. And then this one it's already worth 104 and it's completely unfurnished. So I like it. I'm just shocked because I never expected to build it. I just saw that empty lot over here that we had. I knew we had it. I just didn't realize it was so big. So yeah, big things happening besides all that house stuff. Sorry, I just talked about that for like 10 minutes. Some things I want to do. First and foremost, Adora. Hey, Adora's biological father is a Frenchman. His name is Eugene or Eugène Dupont, and he lives here in France. However, he's never really been in Adora's life. And again, this is Camilla and Claudio's grandfather. As you all know, Luciana didn't marry him. I don't even think he's on our family tree, but Luciana married Francois Moretti, who was also a Frenchman, and he ended up living with us. But he was not the real father of Adora. So Adora has, you know how World Adventures works, like the townies don't usually die, I think. So her father's alive, and then she has a half-brother, Theophile, who's also alive. So I would love Adora to go out and like try to find her father, because she never really had a relationship with him, and I feel like she should. Oh, the Dupont. Wait, they live right across the street from our new house, the Duponts. I didn't realize when I was building the house that like I was building it right next to her father's house. I'm assuming that's who lives there. It could be another Dupont. I guess we're gonna have Adora C. So she's gonna run off. I think this is a great thing for her to do, especially because it's like the end of her life and we don't know how long she's gonna be with us once we do go back to Monte Vista. But yeah, let's see. She has arrived. Okay. Wait, is this Theophile? No, that's Jean-Claude. Who the hell is that? Damn, I love Champlain. It's so pretty. Hot air balloons in the sky. It's just so nice out here. Okay. Adora, let's just see who lives here. Visit the Dupont household. This could be some like extended family, I'm not sure. I have to take a photo. This is like a monumental occasion. Possibly, I guess, getting to meet her father, whom she never really met. Sebastian Dupont. I don't know if this is the right house, y'all. He's a teenager. The French kiss, Le Bis, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Wow, this is a huge house. This is fancy. They have 3 bedrooms. What's out here in this little shed? Oh, nothing. It's empty. Jean-Claude Dupont is here. And Sebastian Dupont's here. I don't see anyone else. I don't know if this is the right house, actually. All that fuss for nothing. Oh, here he is. It says Eugene is going home, so let's see where he lives. We can actually just follow him to his house. Stalking activities. Okay, we can't lose him now. Oh, he does live here. Adora, come greet your father. This is wild. Interesting thing, Adora is the child of a Frenchman, but she never inherited there's like a French culture hidden trait. Unfortunately, she didn't get that. That would have been cool. I would have liked that to have been passed down. Okay, there's also Raymond over here. This Eugene guy seems pretty tired, but okay, meet your daughter. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Oh, and it says father too. That is so interesting. I'm so sorry that you never really had a relationship with this guy. Maybe you can learn a song from him if he's up to it. She's like, yes, father, please teach me. I can sort of see some of her face in her father. It's so funny. Do you all remember the drama with Luciana? Because she woohooed with multiple people in France on their vacation, we didn't know who the father really was. She sort of entertained the idea of getting with Eugene. I love how he just asked for her autograph. But Francois had better traits. Let's ask him about his age. I thought I got a notification that he died, but I guess he didn't. So, you know, I'm gonna leave Adora over here. It's still so funny to me that that house is right next to ours. He's 37 days younger than Adora. That's so funny how the aging works. But back here at the house. Okay. Oh, Valentina's out and about. Let's have her actually buy some things because we can always use more of the antiques and stuff. I'm very excited for Camilla to be going to China. She has to do that for her lifetime wish. So that'll be next season. Things to look forward to. Very excited. This lady? Oh my god, this woman looks like Maria a little bit. That's so weird. And her name's... Wait, what? Is the game trolling me? Marie Moretti? What is happening? That is one of the most bizarre things that's ever happened to me. I was like, she looks like Maria, and then her name is Marie Moretti? What is happening? Is that a thing that happens? Can someone tell me in the comments? Do the World Adventures worlds like copy Sims from your home worlds? Weird stuff is happening here in France, y'all. Weird stuff. Okay, we gotta buy some recipe books. That's next on the to-do list. Yes, Valentina's pretty tired, so she's gonna head back to the house. And I think Adora's over here. She's still over here at her father/neighbor's house. Wait, he's asking her for money? Are you serious? Do you all see this? He must be... What is it, like a mooch or a smooch or whatever? Schmoozer? She said no. Oh, maybe they don't get along. Maybe that's a good thing that Luciana didn't marry him. We're gonna have her head back to the house, turn in for the night. I guess we'll be making executive decisions in the morning, and I'll check in with you all then. So folks are coming down to get some breakfast here this morning. What I think I'm gonna do is just go ahead and start collecting some of the artwork in the house, because when we sell the house, I'm assuming that this stuff will go with it. So I just want to collect all of it so that we don't leave anything behind. I do really like this house. That's the thing. At the same time, I don't know why we would keep it and just let it add on to our bills if we're not really using it, you know? Oh, and this one. Damn, I'm forgetting all these. Okay, I think that's everything though. What we're gonna do is let's just go to Adora. She's the matriarch of the family, and we're gonna have her click on smartphone, real estate and travel, and move. Okay, so I'm gonna move there first and then sell this one. Here we go. Pack your bags, folks. We're heading out to our new chateau. Okay, so here we go. And the Morettis have arrived. So now that we have officially moved, we're gonna go over here, click on this house, the Daisy house. You've been with us for a while, but it's time to move on. And that got us 184,000. This is definitely more than enough to finish up this place. I am gonna finish the house now. So faster than you can say abracadabra. The house is complete. Well, that was one hell of a renovation. How much was that? 200,000 something? Looking at this now, did I overdo it with the landscaping? I think I did. I tend to go overboard, so I definitely need to scale it back. But anyway, as you come in, off here to the left, I said I wasn't gonna do an in-depth house tour, but this is like one of the family rooms. It's blue, taking you to the other side of the foyer. Here we have the kitchen. It's a pretty small kitchen, so off off of this space is the dining room, which is actually massive. We went with the purple. We have this giant fireplace. One thing I regret not putting in our house in Monte Vista is a fireplace, which are definitely nice to have in the winter, you know? And we have daredevils obsessed with fire. This door leads to the back patio, and then through here is sort of like circling back. This is a little music room. We have a piano in here, and we have a bass. I guess I like the color scheme that we ended up with in here. I love how I said I'm not going to give a house tour, but here I am. Through here is a little office. I can see Gianni's in here. We have art from Nicoletta, Marcello, Camilla. We got that stuff all over the house, but it's very green, and I like this paneling in here too. It's cool. And then in terms of bedrooms, okay, we have one down here on the main floor, and all the bedrooms have an ensuite except for one of them, and that's the one that's out here in the pool house. So there's one down here, and then going upstairs, we have this entire second floor is just bedrooms. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, and then 4 bedrooms up here. And again, they all have bathrooms, just like a random sitting area up here I didn't know what to do with. Yes, and then going out to the pool house, I guess I should call it like a guest house technically. But out here is a sauna, which I barely squeezed in. I managed to do that. I really wanted to put a bathroom out here. I just didn't have the space. So for our stay here on this vacation, this is going to be Adora's bedroom. And the reason for that is because in here, I put Nicoletta's sketches in this bedroom so that when she goes to sleep and when she wakes up, she sees something that, you know, her wife made. I thought that was a sweet little touch. So yeah, out here, damn, I meant to recolor this. Hold on. Anyway, out here, I wanted to incorporate more like outdoor living, outdoor eating areas. So we have a couple tables, a chess table, a buffet, and then a grill and a pizza oven, a place for the kids to play when we do have kids. We don't have any now, but in the future when we come here. This area, the outside is definitely not finished. Like I said, the landscaping's like sort of a mess, and I didn't really know how to organize this outdoor space. So on this side, we have a hot tub, we have a bar, a couple lounge chairs, and a nice swimming pool. They like it nice, so I made it nice. This back patio is extremely empty. I need to fill it up with something. I did end up putting a sculpting station over here. So that's the house. And then finally the garage. I did not end up buying a car. As you can see, we cannot afford a car because the house is worth almost $330,000. So that's like 1.5 times more than the previous house was worth. So we put everything into it, and now we have nothing, as per usual with me. So the garage is empty. There is a spiral staircase. Where does that go to? Eventually, I want to get a nectar machine and put it down here so that we can maybe make nectar while we're on vacation. I'm not sure if that's even practical, but we do take these vacations often, at least once every season. I want to start taking them more. We're definitely going to do that next season, going to China and whatnot. So yeah, we have a monstrosity in Monte Vista, and now we also have a monstrosity in Champlain. We're taking over. That's it for that house tour that I didn't want to do that I ended up doing. So here's what I want to do. Valentina went shopping yesterday, and today, Valentina, you are going to go hunting for grapes. I do just want to get a couple more of these. I can see we have some red ones. I just can't believe what this relationship has come to. Our 4th and 5th gen are just at each other's throats. Real far in the red, but I thought about maybe putting a science station in here somewhere so that while we're on vacation, Claudio can work on a science skill for his lifetime wish. I might end up doing that actually. I forgot that she developed this romantic relationship with Marco. We definitely need to fix that. But I'm actually gonna have her go ahead and turn in for the night. I feel like this dark one sort of suits you. And Valentina's arriving back at the house. It looks like she has completed Personable Skill Challenge. It says personable Sims have learned at least 50 traits of their friends and neighbors. They're able to learn traits more quickly when conversing with new people. That is so cool. Look at Valentina go. Who knew she would be so sociable as a neurotic coward? It's late out here, and we have Camilla in bed. We have Caravaggio, Gabriella in bed. Marco adores out in the guest house, and then the newlyweds are down here in this bed. So I think Valentina is gonna hit the hay as well, and I think we're gonna end Season 4 right here. I can't believe we've made it this far, and to the people who've been watching this season and past seasons, I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it. We have our 6th gen little Anibale back at the house waiting for us, and I'm so excited for the next season. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in season 5.